Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It feels like forever since I've done an actual favourite or a haul video. So I thought today we would do a nice Poundland haul with some storage hacks included for your kitchen. So if you want to see what storage pieces I have purchased from Poundland, keep watching. Now, I know we're all the same when we go into Poundland. We can't go in without buying a load of stuff that we had no intentions of going in to buy. I'm guilty of it, and I'm sure that you are guilty of it too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all the storage bits that I purchased for the kitchen first, and then I'll just show you what I purchased afterwards. So that way, if you came to see the kitchen storage, then that's all going to be right now. So the first thing that I bought in the kitchen part was this plastic tray. Can you guess how much it was? Can you? It was £1. We do this all the time, you know, when we walk into Poundland, Laura will go, how much are these? They're £1. Anyway, I picked this up. It's got handles on either side, and they can be used to pop into the fridge and slide out. You can put sauces in and everything else. I'm not going to use it for the fridge. I'm going to use this for storing the air fresheners that I make for my Etsy business online. So the bottles are just 100ml bottles. I've got one right there, which has been getting tested, and I'm going to stand them in once they're done, and I'll probably fit around 30 in there, and then slide it in the housing unit, which is where I store all my wax melts and fragrances. And I'm going to store it in there, and then when they sell I can just pull it out, get the fragrance that I want, push it back in, and they're not loose or nothing, and I can take that out and wash it. So I thought they were a great purchase for £1. I purchased 2 of those, and I just think that they're going to be great for me. But you could use them for the fridge, you could use them for chopping boards or pan lids, whatever you want really, because they're pretty deep too, and it's just a great little storage basket. So that was the first thing that I bought. Next up, I love these baskets. You get 2 for £1, and I use these in the cupboard above my extractor fan, because it's not quite a high cupboard, because the extractor fan takes up a majority of the space. I use these to store soups in, you know, like the sachets of soup and sachets, I think the Maggie's, you can get like chicken tikka, chicken in a bag. I store all of my sachets in this. As you can see from the video clip, it's handy, and it fits about 15 of the sachets in. And then the other one I use to store soy sauce, mint sauce, all that type of stuff, any herbs and spices, and they're only £1 for 2. And they're just great for pulling down for exactly what you need, and they fit into my little cupboard perfectly. So yeah, they're great, and you get 2 for £1. Next little things that I got, I bought 2 of these as well, and I'm going to separate them just to show you. But these are like, they are a bottle organiser. So any sauces, you know, tomato ketchup, brown sauce, soy sauce. I do stand the soy sauce in the little smaller baskets, but they don't stand in there very, very well. So this is perfect for storing them in, as you can see on the picture on the front. Or you can store chopping boards in there if you wanted to, or pan lids, because pan lids drive us all insane, don't they? Unless you put them in a pan drawer, which I don't do. I tend to put my lids in upside down in the pan, and then stack the pans to the back of the corner cupboards. But that would be great for putting pan lids in, or whatever you wanted to put in it really. And they're nice and deep. So I got 2 of those. And as you can see from the clip, they're going to come in very handy for me. They're just nice, they don't take up too much space either, and it stops any sauce spilling into your cupboards, because you can literally just take them out, give them a little wash, pop them back, and it's all good. Next up, I picked up these. They're just microwave containers, 8 in a pack with 8 lids. These are what I take to work with me with my breakfast in, or with some chopped up fruit and a yogurt to pour on top, or salad. But I also use them to store wax melts. So as you can see in my little cupboard now, I'll show you the clips, I use these to store all the fragrances on, and I just put a label on the front telling me what scent it is in the tub. And when I've made them all and I'm taking them out of the little shells that you pour them into. I pop them into them, pop the lid on, and that keeps them nice and fresh. But I have multiple uses for these, and I know we end up with loads of spare lids, but they're great for work, they're great to go in the microwave. Even if you've made too much spag bol one night, you can pop it into there, put it in the fridge and have it the next day, and it's perfect. And they're £1 and you get 8. They are brilliant. And then my last little storage hack from Poundland is the fridge trays. I picked up 2 of these because I've got 3 glass trays in my fridge, and these, oh, if I can separate them, these are going to be great for, it shows you sauces and pickles and stuff like that, but I'm going to use, obviously I've got the 2 salad bowls at the bottom, so I'm going to use these for ham and cheese, and then this one on the other side I'm going to use for whatever I want. You'll see the clip of how I'm going to use these, but these will be great. And again, they're really easy to just pull out and clean, give them a wipe over, pop them back in the fridge, and yeah, for £1, they're great, those, aren't they? And they're my little purchases that I bought from Poundland for storage. Now, as you can see from some of the clips, they help to keep the place nice and neat. They help to keep the cupboards nice and neat and tidy, and everything in one place what I'm going to need. And that's why I love to use storage baskets. These ones are very similar. These are from Home Bargains and they're £1.50 each. You've seen these all over my house. If you've watched my cleaning videos, you've seen these all over my kitchen. I have them in the utility, I have them under the sink. These are what I use to organise under my sink. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it up here. Or if you haven't seen that video, I will link it up here because I still don't know what way it goes on the video. So yeah, you'll have seen these, and these are £1.50 from Home Bargains. They're nice and sturdy. It's like a plastic rattan effect, but I store all of the cleaning products, dishwasher products, everything gets stored in these baskets, as you can see from the clip, and it helps me to keep underneath the sink really organised and tidy. And my kitchen sink has not been like that for a long time, but since I've been using these, under there just stays lovely and tidy. So I highly recommend getting some storage, popping it into your cupboards, and it really does help to keep it a nice tidy cupboard space rather than everything being everywhere and not being sure where anything is. So yeah, highly recommend you take yourself to Poundland and Home Bargains and buy some storage baskets to pop your stuff in, because they've been the best thing ever for me. I bought just some random little bits from Poundland, which is, I thought I'd give the Flash bathroom cleaner a go. I haven't been to Marks and Spencer's, and I love the Marks and Spencer's eco-friendly bathroom cleaner, but I've not been to Marks and Spencer's in ages, and I do need to get there to get some of theirs, because I've tried other bathroom cleaning products which are eco-friendly, but they tend to have a very fishy smell to me. So I thought I'll just pick a Flash up and I'll just use this for now, but I will get myself to Marks and Spencer's and buy myself a nice bathroom cleaner from the eco-friendly range. Next thing I picked up is my absolute favourite. As you know, it's Imperial Leather, and it's the Sea Samphire and Watermint. I'm sure this pops up in probably every single Poundland or Home Bargains haul that I've done, because they're just one of my, I use the soap, I use the shower gel. It's just my favourite shower gel. I do love others as well, and I do try others, but this is the one that I always tend to reach for. So I picked up a shower gel. Not an advert, not sponsored, not nothing. I just love Imperial Leather. And I also picked up a huge Fairy washing up liquid in the pomegranate and honeysuckle. I know I usually use Aldi's, which is a nice cheap version of the Fairy Platinum, but again, I've not been to Aldi for a while and I'm running short. I thought I'd rather have that than have not, and this was £2. It wasn't £1. It was £2, but it's the nice big bottle. I'm sure it's in Home Bargains for £1.99, but for a penny I picked it up when I was there. And then I picked up a new iPhone charger wire for my car, because I had a nice gold one in my car and I cannot for the life of me find it. It's just gone out my car. So I picked that up for £1. It'll probably last all of 2 weeks, because did they ever last any longer than that? But I needed it because, as you know, I can't be nowhere without my phone. It's like the world's ended. And then I also picked up a little sunscreen, SPF 20, because as you know, the weather has been glorious. Like, It's just so nice when the weather's like that, isn't it? And we used the last of the sun cream. Anneli said there's none left. So I picked that up. It was £1. It's all I buy. There's no point in us buying big bottles because let's face it, it'll be raining tomorrow and that's just a waste of money. So the Sun and Sand from Poundland was £1 and factor 20. And I just thought, yeah, that'll do us. They're not mine because I'm back on Slim and World and I've been back on Slim and World for just over a week. They're little Lee's. He absolutely loves them. Time Out wafers. And they are mine because they have a lower sin value and I don't feel as guilty when I eat one. So Wagon Wheels, definitely mine. And then last but by no means least, I picked up a Domestos bleach spray. I don't use this anywhere in my home, only in the bath when the dogs have been in the bath, because as you know, I've got 3 little pooches, my little Peggy, Dolly and Noah, and they get bathed in our bath every week, and I like to give the bath a good clean when they've been in there, so I always use the Domestos spray bleach in the bath when they've been in it, just so it's nice and clean for when we get in really. But that's the only place that I use bleach. I'm not really a lover of bleach. I don't like the smell of it or anything like that, but for cleaning the bath, it's got to be done. And then we nipped into Home Bargains, so I might as well show you what I bought from Home Bargains while I'm here, although it's just a basket full of biscuits. Literally. What's it? They're mine. And I got Lenore, the yellow Lenore. I mean, I always switch out my laundry detergents, as you're all aware, but I absolutely love the yellow Lenore. I love the yellow Comfort too, but I love yellow Lenore. The only thing is you can't use too much of it because it does make your clothes go very greasy, but it's one of my favourite scents in the Lenore, the original yellow one. It's Summer Breeze and it is nice. I forgot about these, Ollie. Oh, Ollie's off to Berlin tomorrow for a week with the lads. He's on a lad's holiday and he's looking forward to going away. We've been in Home Bargains and I've seen these. How cute are they? But this is a Travel Shop Refreshing Shower Gel in lemon and lime. It was 49 pence. 49 pence. And I thought, he never takes toiletries away. He's one of them, I'll get them while I'm there, because he's only taking on hand, well, he takes his backpack with him. He's only taking on hand luggage, so he goes, I'll get them while I'm there, Mum. And I'm like, must cost him a fortune. So I've picked these up for him anyway, and a little Dove intensive repair for his hair. For 49 pence, you pay a fortune in the airport for them, don't you? Is it like 3 for a £5 or something like that? So yeah, 49 pence each. And I thought, they'll do. Great. So they're for Lee for Berlin. And I picked up some of my good old favourites, microfiber cleaning cloths. I just love e-cloths and I just love microfiber cleaning cloths. I have a drawer full of them, but you can never have enough because I use the darker ones on the likes of the oven and stuff like that, and then the lighter ones on the worktops. I use blue ones in the dining room because they're more of a glass cleaning one. I just love microfiber cleaning cloths, can't you tell? And then I picked up my favourite 8-hour tea light candle holders, which are £1.49 from Home Bargains, and they just get used to test out wax melts and stuff like that I make, and obviously to burn my own wax melts. But yeah, I use 3 of those a day because I have 3 tea light burners going. Sometimes I'm testing scents for longer, so you know, it just depends, but I can go through a bag of these pretty quickly. And then the rest of this bag is just my Weetabix. If I'm in work, I'll take those in one of my little plastic pots. Have a little bit of skim milk and some chopped fruit with them. And then all the rest of this is basically biscuits. Biscuits. Oh, bananas. Soap. That's Lee's soap. Lee'll only use, Big Lee will only use simple soap. I'll only use Imperial Leather soap. So that's it. The rest is biscuits out, and who goes to Home Bargains and doesn't buy curry noodles? 10 packets. And that's it. That's everything that I bought from Poundland and Home Bargains. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video, and cleaning videos will commence next week, I'm sure. At the moment, I've been in work twice this week, so in this lovely sunny weather, I've been getting all the cleaning done and doing it at my own pace, getting the laundry done and on the line. So I haven't actually pulled the camera out to film a cleaning video because I sometimes worry that my house, it never gets dirty or messy, and although I clean up and sometimes it gets untidy, it doesn't get extremely messy. So I would hate to film a video and for anyone to just say, Toni, your house isn't even messy. And it's hard to have a messy house when you are house proud and you like to keep everywhere clean and clean as you go and tidy up after yourself. So sometimes I will struggle with cleaning videos because, you know, the house is already clean, and I would hate for anybody to think that that is just normal. It's not normal. I am bonkers, let's face it. But when I'm in work and I've had a busy schedule and I've been busy doing this and busy doing that, then the house does take a back foot and we don't all chip in because, you know, we're all in work or we've all got something to do. Those are the perfect times for me to film a cleaning video. But I've just struggled this week because I've basically been here. I've only been in work twice and the house is just nice and clean, so I can't film a cleaning video when it's already clean. And any little bits and bobs of cleaning that I have been doing has not been worthy of me pulling the camera out to show you because everywhere else looks aesthetically tidy and clean. So that's the reason there's no cleaning video today, but I'm sure there'll be a cleaning video on Sunday because I've got a very busy week in work and I've got a very, very busy week with other things. So that's it, everyone. I really hope that you've enjoyed today's video, and I hope that you're all putting your feet up in this gorgeous weather, sat in the garden, drinking tea, coffee, wine, beer, whatever it is you want to drink. And I just hope that you have a fabulous day, whatever you are doing. And I'll see you all in my next video. I know my schedule's a little bit up the wall at the moment, but I'm just posting videos as and when. You know, Wednesdays and Sundays video will always come, but there'll always be a sneaky one thrown in as well. Anyway, have a fabulous day and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye for now.